Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another SWGOH video. So I'm back with another Galactic Ascension guide video. So this one I'll be attempting tier 3 for the Jedi Master Luke event. I've already covered tier 1 and 2 for Jedi Master Luke, so if you're interested in those, there'll be a link in the description below, as well as you can find there link to my SWGOH for Life tool where you can also see all the tiers for Kylo and Rey I've done before already. But now let's just get into it. I mean, here we just have to use Jedi Luke Skywalker against Vader and Palpatine in tier 3. So let me show you how I have my Jedi Luke Skywalker modded. Now these are mods I have on him at all times anyway, because he's modded to counter Supreme Kylo Ren's. And the mod set I have on him is critical damage. Now you can go offense as well, whatever you have. I just personally have better critical damage mods than offense mods. And you do want to mod him for speed, because Jedi Luke is slow. He's only 112 speed, and from his leadership he will reduce Vader's speed to his base speed, so which means that Vader's speed will be 112, which means that if you get your Jedi Luke Skywalker to be faster than 224, he'll be twice as fast as Vader. So for every turn that Vader takes, your Luke will take 2 turns, and this is especially useful whenever Vader lands an ability block on you. Then you'll get 2 turns before he gets another round of ability blocks. So because those ability blocks, sometimes if you have a slow Luke Skywalker, can really prevent you from regaining Jedi's will and get those counterattacks and extra offense going. So that's why I would recommend load your Luke with offense as much as you can, as well as get his speed to be above 224, because it'll just allow you to get so many turns compared to how many turns Vader will be getting. And there you go, there's the offense. So my Luke is just over 10k. Now some people recommend to be maybe on the safer side, you could put crit avoidance arrow there instead of offense arrow, just to be a bit on the safer side. But from my testing, I've done this at least 20-30 times when I was testing, and I didn't lose once, didn't even come close to losing once with this set that I'm showing you here, just because of so much extra speed you have over Vader. So he doesn't really get a chance to get many attacks in. Right, without that out of the way, let's just go into it. I feel your anger. I am defenseless. Take your weapon. Strike me down with all your hatred, and your journey towards the dark side will be complete. Look, that's impolite. You have to reply when somebody is talking to you. Somebody teach this boy some manners. Okay, so first things first, you want to use the middle ability here that will get Jedi Wheel on your Luke, because Jedi Wheel will give you extra offense and 100% counter chance. Okay, we go. And as well, in most cases it will apply blind on Vader, so when Vader gets a turn and he uses his Force Crush, you will evade his attack and he won't be able to apply dots on you. However, in this case he resisted. In most cases that doesn't happen, but it's good just to see when kind of you get the worst start, how actually this turns out here. So for the next ability here, I'm just going to use basic for now. There we go, there goes Vader, applying some debuffs on us because we were not able to land blind on him in the beginning. And now here we want to use Hero's Arise, which will again apply Jedi Wheel on my Luke. There we go. And use the special ability again to reapply Jedi Wheel. Basic. Okay, counter attack here. Got a 1 hit. He got hit on me. I got hit on him. There we go. So this is really kind of worst case scenario here, that it can happen because he resisted at first blind. That's why all this extra speed, as I mentioned before, really helps out. So having a fast Jedi Luke, even with some bad RNG, it really helps you to win this. So there we go. And this time, because we did have blind on, his Force Crush missed. Okay, apply Jedi Wheel again, more counter attacks, and there we go. So you got through to wave 1 with worst RNG I've ever had, to be honest. Now, young Skywalker, you will die. So I had the worst RNG possible and still won, no problem whatsoever. And Jedi Knight Luke still didn't learn that, you know, it's impolite not to reply when somebody speaks to you. Alright, let's use Heroes Arise. I mean, the second wave, Vader's just standing there. So, there we go. Palpatine didn't even get a turn. And he's going after Luke. Vader's like looking, what's happening here? Should I go there? Should I go there? Let me grab this old man, slowly carrying him like a baby and throw him down the shaft. And there we go. That's completion here of tier 3. And Jedi Luke is still speechless. Now let me run this a couple of more times, because I said in this first battle here that I showed you, this was the worst RNG I've ever had, and I've done this battle maybe like 30 times. So let me show you in most cases how this actually goes. When you do land a blind on him, it's really straightforward. So there you go. Blind, basic. Oh, he's basic attack instead of force crush. Interesting. There we go. And now he is Culling Blade without force crush. Man, I'm getting really some strange RNG here for the recording, but it's good. We have to run it a few times just to see a little bit different things. Now let's use Heroes Arise here. And there we go. Oh, didn't finish him? That should do it. And there you go, guys. And that's why, again, you've seen, you know, when RNG doesn't go well, the extra speed. So if you do have a fast Skywalker, you will get like 2 free turns sometimes before Vader gets even 1. Alright, let's do this again. Hopefully this time I'll demonstrate the RNG that you get most of the time here. So the Vader is not doing some weird stuff. In most cases, blind will land. Then you want to do basic. Then Vader will do merciless. And his force crush will get evaded because he had blind on. Now we do have ability block. But because of all this extra speed here, we'll be able to get a quick turn here. So let's use Jedi Wheel. Then let's use Heroes Arise now. There we go. We got 3 turns before Vader got a single, just because of that extra speed that I put on my Luke. There we go. Another blind here. And there we go. So you can see when RNG goes well, this goes really quick, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so let's run this couple more times. I won't anyway show you any more Palpatine wave anymore because it's such a straightforward. I do not want to waste your time. So again, let's first apply blinds to Vader. Do a basic after that. Then Vader throws his Culling Blade instead of using Force Crush again. Okay, let's use Heroes Arise. Jedi Wheel, a blind again, apply on him. There we go. Vader doing some weird stuff here really, but it doesn't matter. Because, like I said, this extra speed that you're at least twice as fast as Vader, you'll get so many turns in that it doesn't really matter what Vader does, to be honest. Alright, let's run it again because this tier 3 could be tricky, so I just wanted to show you all kinds of different RNGs here. So again, start off with a blind, follow up with a basic. Vader just used basic this time. That was odd. There we go. Now he does merciless, he does that. So even though he critically hit me, I was still able to survive, no problem whatsoever. But you know, if you're really worried about your Luke not being able to survive this kind of here interaction, you could put crit avoidance arrow instead of offense. But from my testing, my Luke always was able to survive. So let's use Heroes Arise. Try to land a blind, nope. Okay, a couple more hits. And Vader should be out of here. It's also mentioning that you can't stun Vader. That's why I never used the stun here on Luke. With Luke, because you can't stun Vader. Unfortunately, it would help if you could, but then probably it would make this too easy. That's why they made Vader immune to stun. So there you go. Again, after really bad RNG, still win, no problem. Alright, let's run this couple more times to see what kind of RNG I'll get. Okay, you always want to start here with a blind. This time it connected. It usually does. Then follow up with a basic. Let's see what Vader will do next. Okay, we're able to dodge because of blind. Then let's use Heroes Arise. Follow up with another blind here. but his basic, the Jedi and Rebels can't evade his basic, so blind won't really help you there. But just in case, he uses his Force Crush again. And there we go. Finish him off very quickly this time. No problem. Alright, let's do this again. Again, start with the blind, follow up with a basic attack. Then Vader will do his thing again. Counter attack. Use Hero's Arise. Another blind. Okay, counter attack 1. Basic. Boom, Vader's gone. And there you go, that's how I complete tier 3 multiple times. As I said, I've done this 30, now even throughout recording 40 times. Haven't lost a single one. A couple of times he got my look into yellow. So if you really want to, play it on the safer side, put that crit avoidance arrow on your look and you should be good to go. But from my testing, for my strategy, the most I saw, get look speed above 224, so he will be twice as fast as Vader. Load him with offense, critical damage, whatever you have, and you should be good to go really. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, that you find it useful and helpful. Let me know in the comments below or on my Discord server, but until then, have fun, enjoy life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.